All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another one. Had to come back for this post-fight reaction on this fight, y'all. Erin Blanchfield. Erin Blanchfield, she gets it done in one over Molly Meatball McCann. And I'm talking about, look, this girl is the definition of cold-blooded. I mean, cold stare, cold approach. This girl is just cold. I'm telling y'all, man, look, there's levels to this game. And look, shout out to Meatball. Look, I respect her for, always trying to build her brand and, wanting to step up and take her on the top 15. But, I've been saying this, man. It's just like her level is fine where she's at. She can do what she does at whatever level as far as unranked. But when you step it up against these young sharks coming in the game, part of my quadruple threat or triple threat, whatever you want to call it at this point, these girls are dangerous. And Erin Blanchfield, I'm telling y'all, look, this girl's working. Some people talked about her striking and said it wasn't all that. But look, her striking was effective in this fight. Her striking is what really helped her set up the takedown. I mean, right from the jump, she met Molly McCann in the center of the octagon. And the thing about it is, I forgot, like, the reach difference was so much, probably because, like I said, there's really no disadvantage and advantage. Sometimes with these fighters, they don't know how to use it. But Erin, she was pumping the jab out. She double jabbed, right hand her way in. And Molly McCann did land a nice right hand, but I like how Erin took the right hand away when she started stepping to the right. And, she kept pumping the straight strikes out. She had the long reach, so she said, you know what, I got to strike my way in. And she stuck to that game plan, and she was landing. Molly, she's fast, but she wasn't really using that boxing here. She really wasn't, like, switching levels and turning angles. She was kind of meeting Molly. She was meeting Erin in the center. So as she was throwing those long strikes, she connected real good with a couple of right hands, and she was going for those body kicks, too, as well. So Erin just struck her way in and backed Molly into the cage. And as soon as she latched on, I was like, okay, let's see how that takedown defense is looking for Erin, right? For Molly. And Molly, she tried to defend that takedown, but Erin, she pulled her away from that cage. She said, get away from that cage. We going to the center. She took her out into the water. It took her down one time in this fight. Just one time. And right away she started, as soon as she got her on the back, I said the fight is over. This is exactly what Erin has to do. Get her on the back and the fight is over, because Erin is very strong. The way she ragdolled Miranda Maverick and just her overall wrestling and her jiu-jitsu, I'm talking about, she's been growing at this since 18. I've been telling y'all this. Look, she's been growing since she was 18. This is her. She lives and breathes on the ground. So when she gets you on your back, that's it. I mean, look, age ain't nothing but a number, but when you think about it, if somebody like Molly McCann is just now learning how to fight off her back, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough for the young bull that's already, built for this. And she just pinned Molly McCann down to her back from that side control position, and then got the crucifix and was wailing away. I mean, these strikes weren't too hard, but it was continuous strikes. I remember we were at the 60, I think it was like 61 strikes to 0 at some point. And I was like, are you going to stop this, ref? I mean, these aren't really like busting her up, but, she's really drowning here. She's drowning. So Molly McCann kept fighting and struggling. And then Molly McCann tried to pull her arm up from under Erin, but Erin said, no, put that arm right back. We're going to keep this crucifix. And she kept working and working and working. And finally, she was still taking the strikes. She started letting the Kimura sink. She went for the Kimura. She went for the Kimura as soon as Molly tried to get up. When she tried to push her shoulder up, she gave Erin the arm. So Erin was going for that Kimura. But she didn't get that. Went back to striking. Numbers were up to like over 100 at this point, right? So the referee, he could have already stopped it. Like, at this point, like I said, if the strikes aren't even that hard, but it's continuous and unanswered, you just got to stop the fight. So he let it continue. So Molly tries to get up again. Boom, Kimura sinks in. Time's going down, He said to go. Finally, he steps in. She taps. He doesn't step in. She taps. So Molly McCann taps in the first round from the Kimura. Brutal fight, man. It was just all around brutal. Like I said, man, no blood, of course. There wasn't a lot of blood, but it's just the beatdown that she suffered here, because it's the levels, man. It's just the levels to the game. Like I said, Blanchfield is really developing in the right ways. And like I said, your striking ain't got to be the best, but it's got to be on point to get what you need. Like, she didn't just run in there like an amateur shooting for takedown. She was using her kickboxing. She was using her range, and she struck her way in, latched on to Molly, used that strength, picked her up, took her away from the fence, and drowned her. And I'm serious, man. This is just what I wanted to see out of Blanchfield, because she said it herself. She wanted to make the fight look easy, and you got to. You know what I mean? Like, you breaking into the top 15, you fighting somebody lower. Hey, you got to go in there and dominate. So yeah, man. From here, Erin Blanchfield does the logical thing, because even right as soon as the fight finished, as soon as Molly McCann tapped, I said I want to see Erin fight Andrea Lee next. And who did she call out? Andrea Lee. She says, hey, Casey O'Neal still hurt. So she putting it out there that she would have called out Casey O'Neal. But then she said, you know what? I want that number 9 spot. Let me get Andrea Lee next. And that's how you got to do it. Call out somebody in the top 10, work your way up, get the right fights, and you will make it. You know, you'll make it there the right way. As for Molly McCann, hey, she could continue to fight on in the unranked realms. You know, this will probably knock her out to 15, but, you know, I think that's where she needs to be. You know, she could continue fighting these type of level of fighters. It's fine with me. That's how you get your money. That's how you get your brand out there. I'm fine with that. But when she starts swimming with the top 15, it's over. It's over. But I think, man, the thing that impresses me about Blanchfield is her IQ and that killer instinct in her. I think moving the right way, eventually when she gets into the top 5, she will be hurting a lot of girls up there. And she could be a challenge for Valentina. I'm serious. Like, even comparing, like, this fight, how easy Blanchfield did it over Molly McCann versus Tyler did over Molly McCann. I know it's 2 different fighters. I'm just saying, like, she really showed, like, a level of killer instinct and IQ all mixed together just to get that opponent out of there. You know what I mean? So I think if she continues to work like this at this level and just keep on, like, feeding that discipline and improving, this girl could get up into the top 5 by the end of next year. Believe that? I believe that. But let me know, guys, what y'all think. I'd like to call out. We'll talk more about this fight later. It's just my reaction. My reaction is like, whoa, Molly McCann just got served up with a side of spaghetti. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.